All right. Welcome, everybody, to the ASU Digital Accessibility Liaisons meeting. I'm Alejandra Dash. I'm one of your hosts today. And we are going, oops, I shouldn't say teach access. Sorry. Let's just change that on the fly, shall we? So sorry. So welcome. I do not have any major announcements, but we are going to have a wonderful demonstration by Cedric Green on JAWS. And then if there's time, we'll do an accessibility giveaway. And if it does not work out that we can do the accessibility giveaway right now, we will do it after the meeting. And then there's an optional discussion from 3 to 3:30. So without further ado, let's have our introduction to JAWS. It's going and going, doesn't it? All right. Cedric, it's all yours.
Thanks, Alejandra. As you guys can hear, the troubles and struggles of a screen reader. So when Zoom makes any type of notification, when new people come in, if there's any type of chat notification, my screen reader reads it. Typically, there are ways to get around that. You can either put your screen reader in what's called on-demand mode, will it only read things when you hit a certain keystroke. Or a few years ago, JAWS built in a split sound mode. So, which is one of the reasons why I always wear headphones. So I can split my like my presentation and sound from that in one ear, and then my screen reader JAWS in another ear. However, I found if I do that split sound when I share my screen for presentations, you guys don't get the shared you don't get the shared audio. So I didn't do any of those things. So you will hear JAWS talk for Zoom notifications. I'll be quick on the trigger. As we'll learn in our demonstration, control is your friend. Control shuts up JAWS. So I'll try to be quick with it. So I'm going to share my screen. Alejandra, if you could share the link, we're going to do a few different websites. So the first website is a good accessibility demonstration. It's a dummy site. It's created by the University of Washington's Do-It Center. So we're gonna go there and start the demonstration. So let me share.
ZP toolbar parent W. Share preview WND.
All right. Can you see my screen and can you hear
Screen
the
sharing
screen
meeting
reader?
controls.
Yes.
Yes,
We're
no?
currently seeing the Zoom meeting site page for this
Okay.
meeting.
Can you hear the screen reader though?
We sure can.
Okay.
Desktop 1. Control Windows.
All right. So we're gonna have a couple of different caveats. First off, those of you who want to follow along, just know that you're probably still gonna have to use your mouse for certain parts of it, just because there are keystrokes that we're gonna cover for navigating web pages. There are keystrokes for either getting around certain programs or getting around windows that are Windows specific keystrokes that we're not gonna cover. So you won't know that. So you may not be able to do a one-to-one follow. So just like don't get frustrated. Just know that you may have to use your mouse in the beginning. And then so yeah. But we're gonna go over just a few different basics. I mean, there are two different types of screen reader users. There are screen reader users that will use their arrow keys throughout an entire page. Just going from the top of the page to the bottom of the page with arrows. And there are screen reader users that like to jump around, either with headings or certain quick keys. So we're going to do a little bit of both of those navigations just to show you guys the difference and why somebody would do one over the other. So the first two pieces we're going to cover is just as a reference, no matter where you are in the page, if you get lost or if you get into an element that doesn't work and you don't know where you are, Control Home and Control End are your friends. Control Home takes you to the top of any web page, and Control N takes you to the bottom of any web page. Of course, Control Home is pretty obvious why you would need that. Control N is a little bit of a use case scenario. Sometimes when pages have a pop-up that comes up when you load the page, the only way to get to that dreaded X button that you need to close that
Renee
pop-up
Hintz has left the meeting.
is you have to get to the end of that page. So you go to the end and then you start arrowing past the end of the page, and then you can get to that pop-up to close out that pop-up. So that's why we want to have those. So we're going to do a Control Home at the top of this page.
Accessible University.
And we go to the top. Like I said, this is the accessible version of this page.
Same page link skip to main content.
So we have that same page, skip the main page element.
Space. Accessible University demo site accessible version. Accessible University demo site accessible version. 8
We're gonna
regions,
arrow
8
down.
headings and visited same page link skip to main content. Heading level 1 graphic accessible university. Link home.
So all we're doing is just arrowing down.
Link before. Visited current page link after. Link info. About button collapsed. Academics button collapsed. Admissions button collapsed. Visitors button collapsed. An old brick building reflected in the glass exterior of a modern building slide.
Okay, so we hit that alt description.
A modern school. Previous button.
These are the button elements for the slides.
Next button. Slide 1 button current. Slide 2 button. Slide 3 button. Slide 4 button. Heading level 2 welcome.
Okay. So we've encountered our first heading. We have a heading level 2.
Accessible University or is a fictional university, and this is its fictional homepage. This page is designed to demonstrate a variety of
And we're still arrowing. Now we can hit the arrow down when this is called reading mode. When we arrow down through actual words or paragraphs, the arrow is going to take the entire line.
design problems that result in visitors with disabilities being unable to access the content or features of a web page, although the heading at the top.
So see, it stopped at that line.
Accessible University or is a fiction.
Now, if we wanted to read by the word, so we're gonna hit the left. If we just hit the left arrow, that's gonna read by letter.
CCESSIBLE space UNIDERS.
Now,
Sierra.
if we want to read the word, we're gonna add that right arrow plus the control key. So the control key is gonna read by the word.
Left parent is a fictional university and this is its fictional home.
And it's reading left to right. Conversely, we could hit the left arrow plus control, and it's gonna read backwards.
Fictional its is this and universe fictional a is left parent university.
Okay. So I said the down arrow takes you line by line. If you add the control to that down arrow, then that's going to read that paragraph.
Heading level 2 Castilian Spanish Bienvenido. Utopia Johnson has joined the meeting. Accessible Universidad ASU Universidad Ficticia, y esta es su página de ficción. Esta página está diseñada para demostrar una variedad de comedy diseño web.
So that's going to read that paragraph. Okay. That's reading.
The diseño web LT chulo
line
in
by
via L
line.
heading level 2. Can you spot this page is an link info page to see link in X. See also shortlist heading level table with 11.
Which a lot of people do that. I am a headings user. I gravitate to headings first. So I'm going to go back to the top with Control Home.
Accessible University demo site accessible version.
And I'm going to hit 8 for heading.
Accessible University heading level 1 graphic.
So I hit that heading level 1. Heading level 1 tells me that this is the main heading on the page. I hit H again.
Welcome heading level 2.
That's going to
Toolbar.
hit
Chrome
that
button menu.
heading level 2. So of course, in heading hierarchy, that H1, that H2 is going to be underneath that heading level 1. So I'm visually already making a little map of this page and how it's laid out just by the heading structure. And where's JAWS?
F6. Welcome heading level 2.
Okay.
Castilian Spanish Bienvenido heading level 2. Can you spot the barriers heading level 2? Or enrollment trends heading level 2?
So these are all headings.
Or video heading level 2?
I think there's a table on this page. So we're gonna hit T for table.
Wrapping to top, 11 columns and 4 rows. The following table shows undergraduate and graduate enrollment over a 2-year period by subject. Column 1, row 1, blank.
So I know I'm in column 1, row 1. Like I said, this page is accessible, so we have an accessible table, which are wonderful, magnificent to navigate because most of them aren't. So table navigation is a bit different. We are inside the table. Table navigation is going to use Control and Alt. And then you're going to use your arrow keys in the direction you want to go in the table. So we're going to hit Control and Alt. And
blank. Last year, English. Undergraduate, 400, row 3.
I'm in row 3.
Graduate, 84, row 4. Last year economics, 273, column 4. Last year physics, 69, column 5. Last year psychology, 312, column 6.
Still holding down that Control Alt and I'm hitting right arrow
This year computer science, 350, column 7.
to move through the column. So that's table navigation. It's a special element navigation just for tables. There is also, I think, some form controls on this site. So I'm going to hit Control Home again.
Accessible University demo site accessible version.
And then I am going to hit E for edit box. See where we go.
Name edit, required, blank.
And I am in the name edit box.
Apply now, complementary region, email edit, required, blank. Type in text, required has pop up.
Okay, I hit tab to go to the next element, which is the email box. I don't know if you've heard that pop. That pop is called an audio indicator. That audio indicator just told me that I am inside of an edit box. If I wanted to get out of that edit box, I'm going to hit escape, get out. You're going to hit another pop.
Escape, virtual PC.
One's like that get out pop is a little lower register, where that get in pop is a little higher register. These indicators help you navigate the site so much faster, just because you get accustomed to those pops, you get accustomed to those indicators, and you know what they mean. So it helps you more efficiently navigate the site.
Country, edit. Desired major S, group, list, with 6 items. Computer science checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar.
Okay, looks like we've hit a radio button. No, that's a checkbox. Checkbox, we're going to hit spacebar to check it.
Space, checked. Space, not checked.
Hit it again. And because this is an accessible site, it's telling me the status of that checkbox. For inaccessible sites, it's not going to tell you the status. You're going to have to, really and truly, usually you just have to figure it out. You know, once you go in there, like it's not checked. So if you click it, you know it's checked. And you kind of have to play like a guessing game when you don't get that accessible checkbox.
Engineering checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar. Economics checkbox. Physics checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar.
Okay, I thought there was a combo box on this site. So I'm going to try to find it. I'm going to hit C for combo box.
Wrapping to top. Preferences button menu collapsed.
Did I hit C or did I hit B?
Wrapping to top. Preferences button menu collapsed. Space. Captions menu. 1 of 4. To move through items, press up or down arrow.
I'll hit the menu. Maybe there's not a combo box on this site.
Description. Keyboard menu. 3 of 4.
I don't know where I am. I think this is the menu for the video, maybe?
Escape. Leaving menus. Preferences button menu. Press space to activate the menu, then navigate with arrow keys. Escape. Virtual PC.
But this is the accessible site. It's great to navigate accessible sites. I'm going to go to the inaccessible version of this same site, and we'll see how we fare. Let's see.
F6. F6. Accessible University demo site accessible version memory usage 98.0 megabytes tab selected. 1 of 1. F6. Bookmarks tool. ASU resources bookmark folder. JAWS testing bookmark. Context menu. Accessible university demo site inaccessible version. To enter, leaving menus. Accessible university demo site accessible version.
Okay, so this is the inaccessible version of the site. I'm at the top of the page. I'm going to arrow down like we did before.
Or 123,456,789.gif appears to say.
Okay, first two problems. First off, we didn't get that what is it? Skip the skip to main page button element. We didn't get that. And then I think we hit either the title or the first heading, and it's an image, and all it did was read us the image file name, which, as you know, like image file names can be a bit crazy. So if they're not labeled correctly, like you get nothing. Like I have no clue what this image is, but I know what the file name for the image is. So I'm going to continue to hit arrow down.
Link home. Visited current page link before. Visited link after. Link info. Link about. Link academics. Link admissions. Link visitors.
Just hitting arrow
Appears to be
down.
apartment, university graphic.
Okay. Now I got appears to be apartment. That is something that you're going to get from JAWS. So JAWS will try, depending on the image, will try to help you out and give you some sort of description. If you are using either VoiceOver or NVDA, you're not going to get that help. And that's just some convenient feature comforts that Freedom Scientific has added over the years. But normally you wouldn't get that.
A modern shul. Welcome. Accessible University or is a fictional university, and this is its fictional homepage. This page is designed to demonstrate a variety of common web.
Okay, I don't think we got the slide buttons. I think it skipped them.
Welcome, a modern shul. Welcome. Accessible University design problems that result in of this section of the page suggests that or may be a welcoming institution. The inaccessible design.
Yeah, so it totally skipped the slide button.
Horizontal line benvenido. Accessible Universidad ASU Universidad Ficticia, y esta es su página de ficción, esta página está diseñada para...
Again, just arrowing down. I'm going to go back to the top of the page with the control home.
Accessible University demo site inaccessible version.
And I'm going to hit H for heading and see what happens.
No headings.
We have none. So we have none. Visually, I think that they still look like headings.
No headings.
But they're not coded as headings. So the screen reader doesn't recognize them, even though visually looking at them, they probably still look like headings. So I can't jump through this page like I would normally do, which means I'm forced to arrow down through the whole thing.
Or one link, visit link info, link about, link admission, link visitors appears to be a modern welcome, accessible design problems that result.
Oh, and I was supposed to ask in the beginning, I slowed down my screen reader. Is the speed okay for everyone? I can slow it down if I need to.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Please come off of mute if you think it needs to slow down or speed up.
I think it's okay.
Of the page, design problems that result in visitors with disabilities being unable to access the content or features of a web page, although the heading at the top.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was fine for everybody. Okay. So we're going to go back to that table that we encountered before. So I'm going to hit T for table, see what happens.
11 columns and 4 rows. Column 1, row 1, blank.
Again, using my table navigation, I'm going to press Control Alt and then arrow keys.
Blank, row 2, CS, column 2. Column 3. 400, row 3. 727, column 4.
Okay. Does anybody hear a distinct difference?
747, column 5.
It's giving me what's in the cell, but I don't know what cell I'm in. So I'm not getting any of that heading information that's at the top of this table. So yeah, the screen reader is reading out the values in the cell, but I have no clue where I am in the table. So how much information am I gleaming from this inaccessible table? Tables are the worst most of the time. They're not accessible. But it's so great and wonderful when they are, because you get all the information.
Phi, row 2. 747, 69, 312, column 6.
But yeah, so I have no clue where I am in the table. So let's see if we get any different behavior in the form field. So I'm gonna hit Control Home and go back up to the top.
Accessible University demo site in accessible version.
And I'm gonna hit E for edit and see what happens.
Name, edit, blank.
Okay. So it read the edit box and the name. I don't know if I heard the pop.
Email, edit,
Oh,
has
I
pop-up,
got pop on
blank,
the
type in
email.
text. Country, edit, has pop-up, blank, type in text.
So,
America,
okay. So I was able to type, I think.
engineering checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar.
So I am in those checkboxes and I access those.
Space, checked.
Yep, and they'll tell me that it's checked.
Space, not checked.
Okay, so I still get the status of the checkboxes. That's great.
Economics checkbox, physics checkbox not checked. To check, press spacebar.
And it was not a combo box, but can I still get to it?
No selectable ARIA controls, combo boxes, list boxes or tree views.
No. So I hit C for combo box. Last time it took us to that video menu in the middle of the page, but when I hit C this time, I get nothing.
No selectable ARIA controls, combo boxes, list boxes or tree views.
Yeah. So the next site I'm gonna go to, for those that are following around, I'm gonna go to the NFB.org website. It's the National Federation for the Blind. It's a very accessible site. And this is a site I want you guys to kind of play around with. If you are following around and see how you fare with this particular site, it's laid out very well, very logical. And we'll see where we go.
Cedric,
Uh-huh.
Cedric, I don't mean to interrupt you. Is that in the list of websites?
Yes.
This is not, yeah, there it is. Found it. I just didn't see the
Yes.
name. But I found it.
Gotcha.
Is it nfb.org?
From Alexandra to
Yep, yep.
everyone, https://nfb.org/f6, F6, F6, bookmark, student, ASU resource, context menu, accessible university, homepage national, Sonora Quest Lab, homepage National Federation, enter, leaving menus, accessible university demo site in accessible version, Google Chrome, Cedric work, physics checkbox not checked, to check, press spacebar, and escape. Escape,
What
Oh.
happened?
escape. Homepage National Federation of the Blind.
You are on the Federation of the Blind page,
Okay.
and that's what's being
Main
shared.
page read skip to main content.
All right. I'm just arrowing down. I get that same that skip to main page button that we love.
Space. Homepage National Federation of the Blind. Previous button. To activate, press enter. A black woman, a black man, and a woman wearing a hijab use their canes to walk down the street. Graphic.
I got the audio description.
Next button. Heading level 1. Welcome to the movement.
Heading level 1. An element that we haven't looked at. I'm going to see if this site has any regions with it. Typically, sites either have banners at the top or footers at the bottom. Some sites have navigation areas on the left, right, or side of the left side or right side of the page. And typically these are regions. So to quickly jump around through the site, you can hit R for region, and you can get to those particular parts of the web page pretty quickly. So I'm gonna hit R, see what happens. Let me go back to stop. I'm gonna hit Control Home.
Homepage National Federation of the Blind.
I'm gonna hit R.
Visited link graphic National Federation of the Blind. Click to return to home page. Link welcome. Link members.
I think it's in the banner part. That's a little weird. The menu part.
Menu bar with 5 items.
Okay. Menu bar.
Link expanded people who are blind men. People losing vision menu. People who link expanded collapsed our community. Space menu. A community. To move through items, press up or down. U. Leaving menus. A community National Federation of the Blind. A community National Federation of the Blind.
I don't know where I just went to. Hold on. Yeah, Jaws got lost. Go back up.
A Community National Federation of the Blind document read only.
Oh, I think I'm on a whole new page.
Homepage National Federation of the Blind.
Yeah, I
Previous
clicked
button.
that community page, I guess. I just hit sorry, I just did that really quickly. I hit alt left arrow to go backward in the web page, or to the previous page that I was on. Depending on your browser history, you can hit alt and left arrow, or alt and right arrow. Alt left takes you backward, alt right arrow takes you forward. If you get off on the wrong path. So I'm gonna hit H for heading, see what happens.
Welcome to the movement heading level 1.
We get that heading level 1.
Upcoming events heading level 3.
We get upcoming events heading level 3.
NFB Bell Registered Academy heading level 4 link.
Okay. NFB Bell heading level 4, which that heading level 4 tells me that that's under the upcoming events. So I know that I'm still in upcoming events.
JAWS version 2024-2403 escape.
What did I do?
NFB STEM 2U heading level 4 link. Self-advocacy toolkit and tracking form for non-visual accessibility heading level 4 link. Get involved heading level 3.
Okay. And now I hit a heading level 3, which I know I'm out of upcoming events. I'm now in get involved. I'm gonna hit H again.
State affiliates heading level 4 link.
Heading, okay, get involved with the state affiliate.
Divisions heading level 4 link.
Okay.
Groups heading level 4 link. National convention heading level 3. National news heading level 2.
Okay. All right. So this is the nfb.org site. Like I said, it's very good on their accessibility. It's very logically laid out. Those who are following along, do you want to take about a couple of minutes and navigate that site, see how you fare?
Say that again.
Oh, I was saying to give those that are following
Madison
along
Souza has left the meeting.
time to just navigate the NFB site for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
From Mary Loader to everyone, thank you, Cedric. I need to go to my next meeting. Mary Loader has left the meeting.
Mary.
Homepage national.
All right. Okay. The next site we're going to go to is the Sonora Quest website. I've tested the
From
Sonora
Alexandra
Quest
to everyone,
website
HTTP.
before. It's not very good. I encountered it probably 3-4 years ago. And it's gotten a little better. But it still has some challenges. So we're gonna go over there and see what's happened to it since.
F6. F6. Homepage F6. Bookmarks toolbar. Student ASU resources. JAWS. Context menu. Accessible. Homepage national. Sonora Quest Laboratories Arizona. Enter. Leaving menus. SonoraQuest.com. Google Chrome. Sonora Quest Laboratories Arizona's leader in lab testing. Google Chrome. 3 regions. 11 headings and.
All right. So typically when I test for tasks. So my main deal is to complete something. So in this site, I know that I either want to register or I want to schedule an appointment for a test. Let's jump into it and see how we fare at trying to do either of those things. So let's see, I should be at the top of the page. I'm gonna hit down arrow.
Same page link skip navigation.
Okay, I get a same page skip navigation. So we're gonna do that.
Space. 3 regions, 11 headings and 43 links, 6 smart glance highlights. Amy Janik has left the meeting.
Okay, so that's gonna give me, I don't know where I am.
Link explore career opportunities with us. Link check your eligibility for a heading level 2 link no cost covered test.
Other link.
Link. Gold standard PCR test. Most results in under 24 hours.
I'm just arrowing down.
Heading level 3 link health made easy. Link book health screenings without a doctor's order through. My lab request. Blank. Link JavaScript. Blank. JavaScript.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. That's a JavaScript. It's
Link. Link JavaScript. Blank. Link JavaScript. Blank. Link schedule a covered test and appointment.
okay. I hit schedule a COVID test and appointment.
Link schedule all other appointments.
Schedule all other appointments. Let's go here.
Enter. Schedule an appointment for your lab tests and or request laboratories. Schedule an appointment for your lab tests and or request laboratories. 1 region, 2 headings and 24 links, 3 smart glance highlights. Scheduling for someone else heading level 2. Heading level 2 scheduling for someone else. Wrapping to top. Locations and appointments heading level 1.
Locations and appointments. That's the top heading on the page. I'm going to arrow.
Let's find locations equipped to serve you. Services vary by location.
Okay.
Reason for visit. Reason for visit button.
I thought we were doing a location. Okay.
Heading level 2 scheduling for someone else.
Looks like you're on a map right now, trying to find locations for those appointments.
No, but I'm not hearing locations. I'm arrowing through and I'm trying to see what location.
After selecting your appointment, you will be asked to log in or create a new account. Is scheduling for someone else, including children/my, create a new account or log into an existing account. Copyright 2024 Tom. Link visit asia.microsoft.com.
The map is buried. Probably in like a,
Well, the whole thing is
Weird
poorly designed. It says, let's find locations, and then it says reason for visit right underneath it, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have to select the reason for visit in order to be able to get into the map.
Schedule an appointment for your lab tests and or request laboratories.
All right, control home. I'm going back to the top, starting
Aaron
over.
Craft has left the meeting. Locations and appointments heading level 1.
Locations and appointments. I'm going to arrow down.
Let's find locations equipped to serve you. Services vary by location. Reason for visit. Reason for visit button.
Reason for visit button. Okay, let's
Enter. Reason for visit
click it
button.
and
To
see
activate,
what
press enter.
happens.
Heading level 2 scheduling for someone else. After selecting your appointment, you will be asked to log in or create a new account or log into an existing account for that individual.
Did the pop-up come up for you? Did it pop? Because you have a pop-up.
Okay, so there is a pop-up. Okay.
Yep. There's
Yes.
something, it's like an overlay.
Yeah, so one of the magic things about JAWS is it doesn't sometimes care what comes on screen. It'll read things behind, it'll read things not visible. It does some weird things, I guess, because it's reading code. So this pop-up is there, but it sounds like JAWS is still in the background and not in that foreground pop-up. If I hit tab, it's probably still going to go to the background.
Map application. Visit asia.microsoft.com
Yep.
link. Escape. Interactive map region.
Okay, so I'm going to do the control end and see if I can get to the pop-up.
Interactive map region application control. Escape. Virtual PC. Toggle magical toggle button. Hide magical button. Left press mode. Full. Hide toggle magic toggle hide left protected link terms. Link privacy. Link chat with us. Link give feedback. Link visit Asia. Copyright 2024 Tom
That's
Tom.
not working.
Schedule an appointment for your lab tests and or skip navigation same page link visited space.
Oh my gosh, I can see
think I
how
went-
frustrating this is.
Trees are
I think I went back. Let's hit
You're trapped.
open.
You're basically in a trap.
no cost covered test heading level 2 link. Health made easy. We are here to help you take charge of your health heading level 2. My lab order and prepay for your own my lab heading level visited link schedule all other appointments. Enter main region. Schedule
this
all other
again.
appointments link. Schedule an appointment for your lab tests and or request laboratories. Schedule an appointment. Schedule an appointment for your lab locations and appointments heading level 1. Let's find reason for visit. Reason for visit button.
Reason for visit button. Let's
Enter.
try it.
Reason for visit button. To activate, press enter. Heading level 2 scheduling for someone else.
No. So we'll see. Right now, I can't schedule an appointment. JAWS gives no indication that this pop-up popped up. It's continuing to read behind the pop-up, and I can't.
Schedule an appointment for your lab test. Visited link my dash visited link billing services link results.
I can't figure out a way how to get to the pop-up. A lot of times now, if I had visited this site before, can someone read maybe something that's inside of the pop-up? Like, what's the title of that pop-up?
It says select reason for visit.
Okay. So I'm gonna do.
Find what? Edit combo. JAWS find dialog. Find. Select. Enter. Heading level 2 select reason for visit. Routine
That's it.
labs radio button. Routine labs.
Did I get there?
That's it. Yes.
Okay, so that's a workaround. Sometimes if you know what you're supposed to be looking for, but you can't get to it, you can do it's within JAWS, but it's a control F, control find. And I search select, and then I hit enter, it jumped to select inside the box, and that was my workaround. But I mean, I didn't, I had to get you guys' help to even know
I
what.
want to say, how would you know that?
Yeah, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't. But
Yeah.
that's a workaround that you can employ if the screen reader won't go somewhere that you need it to go to. Is you can search for a name next to an element or an element, something like that, and get around it that way. But again, I can't schedule my own appointment for this website. Like that's pretty bad. And this site has been like this for years.
Space. Schedule an appointment for your lab tests and or Quest Laboratories Google Chrome. 2:43 p.m.
It's getting late. I'm gonna share one more resource with you guys, and that is the Search Up website from Freedom Scientific. Let's see. How am I getting out of here? Let's see. Yeah.
From Alexandra Dash to everyone. HTTPS F6 Sonora Quest Laboratory F6 bookmarks tool. ASU resources JAWS contact access homepage Sonora Quest Lab Mars commuter accessible university demos access Sonora Quest Laboratories
don't
are
think I
escape
searched-
leaving
I don't
menus
think
Sonora Quest
I
Laboratory
saved
Alt
the
D
search
address and
up
search bar
website.
edit.
It's in the chat.
Slow
Oh, you put it in chat?
escape.
Yep.
Let me see if I can grab it.
How do you get back to the address place? I mean, what keystrokes makes you go there?
It's Alt D.
I'm sorry, Alt what?
Alt D like David.
Oh, okay.
Or you can hit access, and you'll glide by it, if you will. But either of those two.
F6 bookmarks toolbar Alt format bookmark folder button. Press space to activate the menu, then navigate with arrow keys. Alt H.
Oh, it's not going to come up because I'm sharing my screen. I don't have access to the Zoom keystroke.
Shift F6 Sonora Quest Laboratories Arizona's Shift F6 address and search bar edit. Surf up freedom surf and squo s up freedom index me surf and squo s up freedom scientific search enter google.com/search q equals surf percent filters and topics heading level 1 search results heading level 1 surfs up surfing the internet with JAWS enter surfs up freedom scientific Google search heading level 3 link surfs up surfing the internet with.
Okay. The Search Up website is a training resource that Freedom Scientific created. And it goes over pretty much anything that you want to do with JAWS on the internet. There's a list of elements of topics that it covers.
Surfing the internet with surfs up. Let's see where JAWS can take us. Link introduction to link web page elements. Link tips for using link navigating web. Link temporary versus permanent. Link JAWS web verbosity. Link tables. Link forms. Link frames. Link language. Link dealing with. Link using the JAWS find.
And it'll give you some explanation. It also gives you keystroke. So a lot of information is in this search slip website. Yeah, so if you forget how to do something or how to interact with an element or something of that nature, you could refer back to the search slip website and figure it out. So. Time is it? I think it's like almost 2:50. Do you want to open up for questions?
Yep, it's about 2:47 right now. We can open it for questions.
Okay.
This may seem a silly question, but how do you even start the JAWS? I keep clicking on it and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it should do something. I mean, typically I started from the start bar. I'd hit the Windows key and type in JAWS and hit enter. But yeah, it should do something.
Can you tell us more about your experience, Cindy?
Well, no, I just loaded it on my machine, so I'm trying to figure out how to learn how to use it so that I can test our websites and make sure that they are accessible. And I keep clicking. I have it pinned to my taskbar. I'm using Windows.
If you have
And
it
if I
pinned to the
click-
taskbar, depending on what
Yes.
number or it is, you can hit Windows and the corresponding number. So if it's first thing in your taskbar, you can hit Windows 1, Windows 2, Windows 3, and so on. That's how I launch
Let me see.
programs that way as well. But it'll launch that way too.
Okay.
Does that help, Cindy?
No, but I don't want to take up all your time. I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe I just need to restart my computer. Who knows?
Yeah, usually after installation, asks you to restart after you install it.
Yeah, and I cannot remember if I did or not. So
Yeah. Okay.
I'll try that first.
Are there any other questions?
From Sean Netzel to everyone, no questions from me, but I really appreciate this and sharing the UW website with the before/after pages. I had no idea the site existed.
I could have just said that out loud. I forgot that you forgot that you had Jaws reading the chat on there. But yeah, thank you, Cedric. Appreciate it.
Right, so.
Yes, thank you. It's been very informative.
It also tells us, you know, that there's a reason why we need to make our web pages accessible. You know, why that structure behind the web page matters. It's a skeleton, and you can't manage the skeleton if you can't, you know, you can't access the website if you can't manage the skeleton with a screen reader.
Yeah, absolutely. I could see it would be very frustrating.
It is. And I mean, and something as basic as a pop-up just halted me in my tracks, you know. Yeah, that's very frustrating.
Well, if there are no other questions, I'll share my screen if that's okay. And we can do the drawing. Cedric, do you want to stop sharing your screen, or should I just
Josh
override
reaches into the
it?
meeting.
Yeah, kill it for me. Because I have problems stop screen sharing sometimes. If I can. Oh, there you go.
Hey, you are a winner. Are you here? You are here, Ray. You're in the background. Oh, I didn't want to spin it again. Stop. Oh, goodness. Just stop sharing. Fingers are faster than the mouth.
I think their
So-
mute, their mic's not working.
Oh,
Because they're coming off
Oh.
mute, but you can't hear them.
oh, okay. Well, Ray, we're gonna connect with you later and let you know that you have won the a pass to get into a course on accessibility. So, yay! Congratulations!
Yay.
Woohoo. Very exciting! Very exciting. All right. Well, let's see here. So that concludes our talk today. And then from 3 to 3:30, we have an open half an hour for bigger questions. If you have any questions about accessibility or would like to talk with me or with Cedric or whoever, Cedric, you're welcome to stay if you have time. I'll be happy to hang out and answer some questions. And until then, I think I'm going to stop the recording. So thank you so much for coming and have a great day.
You too, thank you.